Hey everybody, welcome to our Mission Bend Branch lunchroom. I'm Natasha, and today we're going to make a cinnamon roll mug cake in 3 minutes. As you can see, we have all our ingredients here. Flour, milk, you can choose your own kind. Today we're going to use whole. Vegetable oil, vanilla. We got some baking powder, cream cheese, which we are going to soften later. Light brown sugar, powdered sugar, some applesauce, unsweetened, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And you're going to need a mug. Make sure that it is microwave safe. If you can't tell, always check the bottom because it usually says it there. Okay, as soon as you get everything ready, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with our ingredients. And the first ingredient we're going to use is 2 tablespoons applesauce. So just go ahead and get your applesauce. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons. 1, and make sure to level it off right there. 2. Okay, so now we're going to add 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. Carefully pour your oil in. There we go. 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. Next is 1 tablespoon milk. Straight in there. Next is a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do our 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of flour. 1/4 cup. And where is our tablespoon? And 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. There we go. Next, we're going to have 2½ tablespoons of light brown sugar. So we're going to do one tablespoon here. Make sure you pack it down. 1. 2. And then we need the half, so a ½ tablespoon. Pack that sucker down. There we go. Okay, now we're going to do 3/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. If you don't have a 3/4 teaspoon, just use the 1/4 3 times. Okay, so I'm going to level because we don't want it too much. 1, 2, and 3. Make sure to cap everything because you don't want accidental spills. So we're going to do a little bit of nutmeg, a little dash. A little bit there. Okay, now we're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of our baking powder. Okay, so get in there and level off a little and then put in your baking powder. And then we're going to need 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1/8 teaspoon of salt. If you don't have any salt shakers, these little salt packets are perfect because they have the exact amount that you need actually. So there we go. 1/8. And now that we're done adding our ingredients, we're going to go ahead and mix. Just get a fork and go to town. Mix it up real well. Like so. That's all that stuff in there. It smells great. So it's good to go in the microwave now, and you're going to microwave it on high for 1 minute, and then you're going to check it to make sure it's, done. You don't want something raw. If it's not done, go ahead and put it in for an additional 15 seconds. So now we're going to go ahead, like I said, we're going to put in our mug with our delicious mixture into the microwave for 1 minute. There we go. And caution when you take it out, it will be a little hot. Okay, and it's done. Let's make sure. I'm going to go ahead and do an additional 15 seconds because the batter still looks a little wet. And we don't, like I said, we don't want any raw batter because it's not good for you. Okay, we're good to go. Now we can go ahead and put our icing in there and test it out. Okay, so now while your mug cake is in the microwave cooking up, we're gonna go ahead and work on the cream cheese frosting. So we're gonna go ahead and start by softening 1 tablespoon of your favorite kind of cream cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, unwrap, get it there. It's very tasty. You can eyeball it. Doesn't have to be perfect. There we go. And boop. So we're gonna go ahead and soften it now. Okay, so once your cream cheese is kind of this consistency, nice and soft, we're gonna add the powdered sugar. So we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. There we go. And then we're gonna do our teaspoon of milk. Nice and carefully. There we go. Just toss that right in. Don't forget to cap your ingredients. And mix it up. If you prefer to use a whisk since you're at home, go ahead. There we go. It's looking nice. You want to make sure all the lumps are broken up. But it doesn't have to be perfect, you know? You're just at home, you're having a snack. It doesn't have to be Michelin level art. You have a little lump, it's okay. As long as it's tasty, it does not matter. Okay, so our icing is ready. We're gonna go ahead and pour it on our mug cake now. Okay, now that you're done with your baking, there we go. A little messy, but hey, nothing's ever perfect. So we're gonna take our cream cheese frosting here and we're gonna dribble it all over that. It's gonna be delicious. There we go. You can never have a cinnamon roll without your delicious frosting. So go ahead and join us next month and we're gonna have another tasty treat for you to try out. Thanks for watching.